And we now look forward to Mother's Day this weekend, this coming Sunday. And big ups to all the mothers out there from now. Bridge Nation, we're here. My name is Richie B.
Jordan in the building.
And the members of my team are here with me, and we'll be making it happen. Until 10 o'clock this morning we go. Thank you so much for joining us. Kingston City is looking kind of different, especially if you look to the skies. That is because of the fire at the dump, which started sometime mid-morning yesterday. And a lot of smoke is still blanketing the corporate area. To my certain knowledge, there are firefighters down there at the dump trying to get the fire under control. And last count I heard was somewhere in the region of 40, a little over 40 firefighters and about 4 or 5 trucks. So we're hoping that they will have some degree of success today, get that fire under control, because you know that smoke inhalation can be a real problem for many people. All right, big ups to our friends at the NSWMA and all those involved in trying to get that fire under control at the dump. Right now it's time for WTF, What the Fact? And here's an interesting fact for you. Potato chips cause more weight gain than any other food. I didn't know that. Here are the facts. A Harvard University study of more than 120,000 people found that potato chips were to blame for the gain of an average of 1.69 pounds per person over 4 years. Other fatteners, potatoes, 1.28 pounds. Sugar-sweetened beverages, 1 pound. And unprocessed red meats, 0.95 pounds. But when everything was weighted in that study, it was, in fact, potato chips that caused more weight gain than any other food. Well, I can't blame potato chips in my instance because we gain a couple of pounds. I think I'd blame it more on that Easter bun and cheese thing there. I must be honest about it. You remember I was boastfully talking weeks before Easter. Hey, have you guys tried any Easter bun yet?
Long time.
See to know. So I ain't gonna blame no potato chips, but that is just in my instance. I might be the what do you call it? We're kind of a little different on that one. But potato chips cause more weight gain than any other food. That's a fact, and that was WTF. What the fact?
Yeah, get them all.
All right, Bridge Nation, welcome to Update. Now you're all gone. I thought the whole vibe behind the whole Chichiman song done long time. Like I thought it was a unanimous decision. I thought that was the case, but apparently TOK's Craigie T says that he actually stands behind the tune. You know, all right. So remember, that Russian Basie Clark of the dancehall quartet TOK made a statement that the group had made a decision to not perform their Chichiman hit song in order to not offend any of their fans. Of course, one of the members of the group has seemingly distanced himself from that announcement. It seems as if in the aftermath of the statement from Basie, which he reportedly made in Barbados, it seems as if Craigie T took to Instagram, and said that look, where he sought to, almost kind of extricate himself from the imbroglio. He's listening and say, listen, I'm gonna affirm my heterosexuality in a video clip stating that he stood by the words of the 2001 song. Man said, listen, I'm stand up behind the lyrics on the paper. I burn them and I'm gonna left a ash nor a vapor. When I talk straight. Craigie T captioned in a post in relation to the Tony Kelly produced song. I see an article come out recently saying TOK respect all sexual orientation. Now my name is Craig Patrick Anthony Thompson. See, it's serious when I call out them full name. When I talk for myself. My family's of the age now where them can decide whether they want to follow my lead or chart them own path. As for me, I don't respect all sexual orientations. My respect is not contingent on anybody's sexual orientation. As a matter of fact, I would prefer not to know sexual orientations. When me I meet and greet people, my brain no wonder who them there with or who them sleep with or who them love. And also my brain work. Don't come mix up me now no thing. The only person in this world what me interested in and in them sexual orientation are my own and my wife own. Me just want to get that straight. done talk. And of course, he added that in an now deleted post. So,
now deleted.
Yeah, so he met the talk and it's now deleted. I don't know.
He's being quite vocal. I hope that we don't see a case where the group is disbanded shortly after they were recently reformed.
Yeah, boy.
I wonder if the way he sounds, it's almost like you get the feeling like, okay, we're doing a 45-minute set. You guys over there, so I'll do one end of the same group with me. I'll do, if I'm gonna do the Chichi Man song, me I go do it. I'm just wondering. Listening to the story, you wonder.
I think probably what Craigie T say is that, look, it's one thing for say, I'm not perform it. I think he would probably be on board with the group to not perform, but to say I'm not stand by the words what he created. I think that's why he's having a problem. So I don't think he has a problem not performing it with the squad, but him not gonna be like with BC and say, yo, I'm not standing by my words. Yeah, I must say, yo, I saw me live my life. I make my fans them know.
This is what I believe.
Yeah, if you're not with it, so you go.
So be it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens beyond this. It's good that he is, feeling free to express himself and to make his thoughts known. So, for that we say big up to Craigie T.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Basie will come back out and say anything differently, or any other members of the group for that matter.
Let him just make some music.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
TOK. In this imbroglio. Yeah, I tell you. Right now, Rihanna is in the news as well. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's son's name has now been revealed. It's Riza Athelston Mayers. That is his name. So Rihanna and A$AP Rocky's baby boy's name has been revealed, and many fans are reacting to the name, which is inspired by a Wu-Tang Clan member with the same name. On Wednesday, that's yesterday, it was revealed that the name was Riza, and in the report it claimed it was discovered from the certificate of birth filed by Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, dubbed Baby Fenty by fans. Riza Athelston Mayers is the name, and he'll turn 1 year old later this week. So the couple's son was born in a musical legacy, is reportedly named in honor of fellow New York native and producer and rapper RZA, the main act of the Wu-Tang Clan. Rihanna might have hinted at the name, as she was spotted wearing clothing celebrating the Wu-Tang Clan many times since she gave birth to young RZA back in May. In the summer of last year, she wore a baggy RZA t-shirt, and she was seen again wearing a Wu-Tang shirt last month while cradling her smiling baby boy after a night out at Giorgio Baldi's restaurant. In the meantime, it seems that the baby was also bestowed with a dad's middle name, Athelston, a slightly different spelling from Daddy Rocky's name, which is Athelaston. So A$AP Rocky's real name is Rakim Athelaston Mayers, and was also inspired by one of the members of the Wu-Tang Clan. How to pronounce Rihanna's son's name? Riza. Right?
Riza.
Yeah, Riza. And by the way, it's spelled R-Z-A. He's looking quite cute there.
It's an adorable baby.
Gets his mom's facial features.
Yeah, a
lot of it.
I've been seeing online that a lot of persons are saying that they just realized that, we never knew the baby's name until, like, a lot of persons just be going around and say Baby Fenty or Baby Rocky or something like that. But a lot of persons are also kind of uncomfortable when they see reports saying that the birth certificate was obtained by sources. People are just like, wait, what? Did Rihanna, was Rihanna okay with that? Was Rocky all right with that? But I guess they are. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
they had people guessing for a year.
So it forgot, man. People too enough. But
Yeah. All right. So good morning to Riza and to his mom and his dad.
Riza, Robin, and Rocky.
And Rocky.
Rakim.
There you go. All right. It's 6:38. That's update. And it's now time for the proverb of the day.
I the jackass swallow cane trash go pound. I the jackass swallow cane trash go pound.
I don't think any animal want to go to pound, so this does sound like a good thing. Okay. I go jackass.
Follow cane trash go pound.
So cane trash, something a jackass love. So it's like them I get lured by something of them no fear get lured by. I don't know.
We can find out.
Yeah.
A person who wastes time often finds themselves in trouble. Jackass idle. So, Trim not have nothing to do.
Oh, because him idle. So him follow Cane Trash because him idle. Him no
one on feet.
So Jackass not like Cane Trash. I don't know nothing about donkeys. I don't know about Jackass. Okay,
show up.
Okay.
And thing. Maybe it's just the attractiveness of the scent or the look.
But the most
just follow the trash.
Oh, so the most important part of this idle.
Idle, yeah. So
okay.
Since you're idle, you basically waste time.
There we go.
So a person who wastes time often finds themselves in trouble.
Got it.
All right.
Makes sense.
That's the proverb of the day. It's now 6:47, and now it's time for a pet peeve. And a pet peeve is something that someone else does that you may find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. Shelz.
Yeah, man.
You got it?
Man. Yeah, man.
All right.
Now, this one is interesting, Bridge Nation, because this is not something that someone does to me. Technically, I do it to myself, so I'm kind of vexed with myself. So if I get ready, Bridge Nation, you're bossy, you know. Alright, you're not even get ready yet. You're anticipating the next day forward for get ready to go somewhere. Your outfit pick, y'all know what you're going to put in your hair, the lotion, where you're going to use the cologne, where you're going to spray on. And you step in front of the mirror and you see a bump there. Yeah, man, a bump there where that's the right, that's how everybody are going to see in the world. And you have a decision whether you have to squeeze it or not. And that bump there going to bother you for the whole day. Yeah, you have the person who love you, probably your mother, your sister, your brother, look and say, no, man, it's good, man. But you, and that one bump there for the whole night, and God go there if you choose to squeeze it. Yeah, so that's my pet peeve. When you're ready for go out and a bump just fall out of nowhere, you can't get rid of it. Then worse, when you go in a public now, you go and get the courage now, Richie, to say, yo, man, go out there. Because it's noticeable. And me going for me, I go part Richie B, and the first thing Richie B said, oh, you got the bump there, bro. It does get worse. So yeah, when you're ready for go out, and a bump just fall out of nowhere. Pet peeve. Yeah.
Okay. It sounds like if you were at an award show and you were being given an award, you wouldn't turn up on the stage because of that.
No, man, I do it, man, but I feel it on that style. People forget. If you ever know my cheek, people go wonder, I'm the Shelz. I'm holding him face, so him look sad.
Yeah, I actually use that example.
You know?
And it's a true example of an awardee at an event who refused to go to the stage to collect his award because of a pimple.
See there?
Oh, really?
On his face. Yeah, it happened. It happened. So,
it real, Richard.
Listen.
It's a real.
Yeah, go for it. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so Shelz, you know,
I don't follow that example. What else I say? Still a pet peeve.
Yeah.
I would definitely be going for my award.
Hey.
Yeah, I go feed them. I go feed them, but just know.
Use my left hand and cover up the
yeah, man,
right and kill it me award.
Yeah.
See, Derek.
Yeah,
man. Thanks, man. Thanks. I don't know. Respect. Yeah.
Oh gosh. I hope you don't have that experience anytime soon, though.
Yeah, man. Just watch your diet and drink some water.
Like blood pressure thing that go up. So we have a discussion that we'll be having on here right now. It has to do with some happenings in Parliament yesterday.
Yes.
Where a comment by Lothan Cousins, Member of Parliament for Clarendon South Western, that the government should stop. What's it, Jody?
Pussyfooting around. Yeah.
Oh. Dump button.
Kevin?
Should we dump that?
We're good to go. It's a word.
Can we continue?
DCJ, we're good?
All right.
Okay.
All right, so you heard Jody say the word.
Yes.
Oh, you go again, Jodo?
Pussyfooting.
We can't hear it.
So the word is pussyfooting.
Oh.
But Lothan said, that they need to stop pussyfooting around and start putting plans into action in relation to the agriculture sector. So he was explaining that, them two still. They're not, and they seem them a waste time. So that's what he meant, but he just used one word.
Well, the Speaker of the House, Dalrymple lady Marisa Dalrymple Philibert, she quickly ruled that the utterance was unparliamentary.
Yes.
She said, "I'm sure I did not hear what I just heard." and she says, "It is not that if I'm as if I'm offended. I want to remind you all of this, that this is the highest court of the land, and that word is inappropriate to be used in here. That is my ruling."
That is it.
And genuinely, that didn't make sense for a lot of persons because it is actually an English word. And since it's the highest court, that means the best words should be used, right?
Especially when they come from the monarchy.
Exactly. So I'm not understanding if it's a case, it's a personal thing, because I don't see how anybody should be offended or how it affected the fact that it's the highest court of the land. You
heard what Mark Golding had to say on the issue?
He explained himself, and it was true. It's the definition. It's in the in all the dictionaries. Sure. It's a word.
He actually rose on a point of order to challenge the speaker's ruling, pointing out that the word that we're talking about was not obscene, but in fact it meant act in a cautious or non-committal way.
Yes.
And he reiterated, that is what it means, madam. He argued that asking Cousins to withdraw a word that is plain English and was not offensive or derogatory was inappropriate in his view. However, the speaker refused to budge, noting that every judge that sits in this country would not put up with it. Golding conceded that such a comment to a judge would be inappropriate. However, he noted that Cousins was making a general comment that we need to stop, what's it, Jody?
Pussyfooting around.
And get to action to solve the problem. Okay?
Yeah.
But the speaker was unmoved by Golding's clarification, insisting that this is the highest court of the land and I have closed the argument. Cousins was making his contribution, as we mentioned, to the sectorial debate in Parliament.
Yes.
So, what do you think? Is it that Miss Dalrymple Philibert is not familiar with the meaning?
I questioned that, and I was like, "There's absolutely no way she does not know what that word mean." I feel like she probably thought that, Lothan Cousins could have used a different word, or he had a different intention for using the word. I'm not too sure, but I've heard that word used before in Parliament as a child growing up, and that's where I learned the word. So just make it clear, the first time I heard it was in Parliament, and I laughed so hard as a child, and I was like, it's actually a word, and used it non-stop for a couple weeks. So it's not like it's not a word, it's not like it's inappropriate. I don't see where it's inappropriate. I think, maybe in her mind it was used for a particular reason, or an intention.
Few things, Jojo.
Yes.
Alright, so first of all, I want to big up Mr. Mark Golding for the definition, cause boy, whenever for you, sir, me that did upon, say, hey, what is going on a while ago? You know what I mean? But there's something that was interesting in terms of the communication between Mark Golding and Dalrymple Philibert, in terms of when Mark Golding said that he agreed that he wouldn't say it in front of a judge, but it's okay to say it here in the highest court of the land. That's kind of where I'm trying to figure.
Weird.
It's weird. Why would you say it? Why you would say it in front of a judge, but in the front of the highest court of the land, it's okay?
I think it's in the case of like you are telling the judge that they are pussyfooting around.
Right.
That's because basically you are actually insulting. You're actually like, it's almost like an insult, really, when you use that word, So that's it. No,
and if it's
but
an insult, then one on the judge said, if it's an insult, remember the context of Parliament right now still kind of shaky after the finance minister vibes, with the Massa Mark thing. So them so I think in the case of the speaker, she's just trying to not make sure that situation happen again. So if she sees something kind of similar to that happening, she's gonna kind of stop it right now.
But it was a general comment, and it wasn't thrown at anybody particularly, but to what was being debated, which was the agriculture sector. So if it was a case, like I say, you Richie B, you understand me, or call the name specifically.
It did say the government.
I like
said the government.
Like you, Shelz. I question the opposition for saying that it's not something that you would say in front of a judge.
It doesn't make any sense.
It gives the impression that it really, although he himself explained the meaning, that he thinks it might be problematic to use it in front of a judge in a general way.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives the impression that the speaker, almost like she has right now, then to also take offense to it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, people are commenting like hell on this matter.
Yes,
One person says Jamaica is the most righteous, unrighteous place.
Facts.
True.
Facts.
You were saying something over there, Harley.
Well, continue.
Okay,
Yeah, we're past that point.
No. So the question is, now that she's ruled, does it mean that there will be no more? What's the word?
No more pussyfooting around.
In Parliament?
I think a lot of that will continue in Parliament,
continue,
but the word being used might not, because no, we have put. You see, that's the thing, no, we have put this negative outlook on the word, and it's an actual English word in the dictionary. So I don't know what the problem is. Is this the fact that it was it felt like it was an insult to the JLP party, and that's why they took offense? And why is Madam Speaker offended by what is being said to the JLP party if there is a debate happening? That's my problem, because again, my opinion is nothing wrong was said. Lothan Cousins was explaining himself, and just like if somebody over the JLP party was explaining and they used the word.
What was the tone like, though? May I try and analyze everything. What was the tone like?
Shelz, Richie and Jody, I think that is the issue.
What was the tone like?
The tone.
Because I tell you, Jody,
that is really the issue.
Patois is a strong language, so if you come off with a little Jamaican, this back it. They kind of sound a bit. As if a British man say, Jerry, you need to stop pussyfooting around,
It's
That's so nice. You actually said it.
Yeah, but I said it in a British way. So I said it like the British, so it's palatable.
Yeah, well, I think I'm thinking through all of this while we all speak here, and I think she has opened up a can of worms.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm thinking of a word that, to the best of my knowledge, means conceited or arrogant, especially in a bold or impudent way. Now, that word. I wonder if I should actually ask Jody to actually call this one. Jody,
hello, Richie and him.
So this word now.
Yeah, Jody definitely never said a word there.
Yeah, no. No, I'm saying now, if you can't use, what's the word again?
Richie and him.
If you can't use the word pussyfooting, right?
Yeah.
But me feel like I'm cocky sometimes.
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel that way sometimes, or people will feel that way. Like, Jody, I move so cocky. What is happening?
What is going to happen
this
now?
This word is in the dictionary. It means
it's all about context.
Or arrogant.
I just gave the meaning.
It's all about.
Listen.
I mean, what is the speaker going to say with that word? No pun intended, but when it pops up.
Let me tell you, I think Shelz, you're correct. Yeah. It's the tone.
Yeah, I never heard when Mr. Cousins said it. So.
It's the tone, If you're addressing the situation, you're around,
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the speaker is going to be looking back and say, I shouldn't have actually started this. Because where does it stop?
Yeah. When does it stop? Because you know what is going to happen? There's going to be an influencer.
There's going to be
go into the dictionary
and
words. Look for all the words and give you the meaning and then say them, and it's going to be hilarious.
Also on a that's kind of more serious matter. Like I just hope there's not going to be discussion in the street saying that the speaker is a little biased.
I got that impression.
Yeah, because it's kind of similar to like the situation before with the Massa Mark thing. Like people, I think the streets are kind of say, well, on there.
Yeah.
The speaker move kind of.
So the speaker needs to be careful as well.
Yeah.
Well, give her due. She obviously reacted based on how she felt and what she thought was a correct.
I'm sure I did not hear what I just
bring from her perspective some order in the house.
Yeah.
But has it backfired? Now that the explanations and so on have been provided.
We'll forget about it, speaker.
There's lots more to come.
It's Parliament. Something that's like a pop-up.
Yes.
I think hashtag... what's it again, Jody?
Which one?
The first one. Accent or no accent? I think that is going to be the most popular word being used today.
If you type that into Twitter right now, I think that might be trending. We should ask Robo to say that word.
Ask Robo. UK accept the word.
Listen, he's going to say that.
Robo probably listening right now and
Robo
waiting
will say that.
to talk about it.
Yeah, Robo, what is
He will say that in a blink.
It sounds a little less problematic when I hear the English accent.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
It's
so
palatable. Biased.
You know what I find more offensive though, Richie, Shelz, and Jody. Shut up, or shut up your mouth.
Because that was an issue too.
Yeah. I mean,
shut up was an issue as well.
It boils down to what is viewed as parliamentary or unparliamentary language.
Yeah.
My thing is, if the word is in the dictionary,
English word too.
It's an English word.
Exactly.
And it's used to sort of explain in a context what somebody's trying to say, then I don't think that it should be a problem.
I genuinely don't believe that, but I guess,
Yeah.
it's different when...
Well, I guess some people would say that maybe the speakers from the old school, and...
it could be that too. So, hey.
If you notice up to now, we don't even call it yet.
no.
Yeah. As long as I
hold on,
know
no?
it's a word.
If I end up call it, I'm gonna slip out.
Hold on, the conversation not going to end until you call it, Richie. So
What's it gonna be, Richie?
I'm safe. It's a word.
You're gonna be here for a long time. Listen, know how to describe that. You would be actually.
Let me start. Hold on. Let me start it. Right now, you need to stop.
Bridge Nation.
Oh gosh, what are your thoughts?
Absolutely nothing is wrong with the words that were used this morning. They're in the dictionary.
Yeah.
I hope not.
All right.
I hope that in time that those two words, the two that we actually highlighted this morning, are being used, though. They at least separate the sentences.
That's
For God's sake, man, that could be quite distracting.
I'm gonna head out now.
Yeah.
Out.
All right. And of course, we're heading up to the UK right now for the UK connection with Robo Ranks on the beat, London 103.6 FM. It's morning time in Jamaica, but afternoon time in the UK. Good day, Robo.
Certainly is afternoon right now in the UK. And Richie, I'm feeling tired already.
Really?
I don't do nothing today.
Gosh.
Just maybe the thought of just joining you guys on the show and the amount of work we put in for the community just making me feel very tired already.
You had a big breakfast? Because, they say
no.
people like us, when we eat a lot, we develop that little issue.
Ethnic fatigue.
Yeah.
No. I like that. I go to work with the colleagues. I'm just having a bit of ethnic fatigue.
Yeah.
Never mind me.
There's the accent. Ethnic fatigue.
Ethnic fatigue, yeah. No. Maybe it was I've been having a few late nights. Maybe it was because we've had 2 weekends of pretty much non-stop bank holidaying, and it's all caught up with me on a Thursday. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Can you believe it? But we're here nevertheless.
Sometimes it also has to do with the amount of work that we have ahead of us. Like if I have a very, very busy day, it's like it starts weighing you down from early in anticipation of all the things you have to do. Yeah, but you were saying, Robo.
I sat this morning and had to fill out a visa. Now I know what people go for. Fill out some visa forms. I'm traveling to Africa next week. And we us, we leave it all late. I'm like, is that the time? And I start filling out this visa form. It's asking me for inside, out, up, down, left, right. I can't remember. I didn't know my email. I didn't know my own phone number. And then that took something that says that this form would take about 20 minutes. It took me an hour. So that's what it was. It's the form.
The form.
It's the form.
No, you find out.
Yeah, I found it. It's the form.
It can be quite tedious, honestly.
Yeah,
man. But where in Africa are you headed? Kenya, Nairobi?
Kenya, of course, man. Nairobi.
Wow.
They say when I don't know who coined the phrase. It says, East Africa itself, Kenya, Nairobi, Tanzania, Uganda is like Jamaica on steroids when it comes to their love for the music. I mean, you walk down the street, and obviously where black people is concerned, you will see someone, and that is that Richie B? The man, look, you will see your brother, you will see I'm coming out the airport, and the guy's checking my visa. I go, you're Mavado, right? You just see the look. Everybody you can think of is
You
will see them.
the doppelganger.
They have a double in Africa. I mean, I know people that travel all the time must be saying, "Come on, Rob, we should know that." But that's how it is. You just walking past and saying, "Oh, yeah, that's Everybody looks like somebody out there. So yeah, they're so turned up into the music.
You're
so
excited about this trip, aren't you?
100%. I haven't been there for a little while.
Okay.
And the last time I was out there, funny enough, Richie, I'll tell you a story. I turned up at the airport, and I see this gentleman said, I shouldn't tell you this. He went, you know that. That means, oh, come out the visa line. You're part of the party. So I'm like, me? And he went, and you know I don't do like the whistling thing, you know. I said, me, sir? And he whistled again like, whoop, I'm not standing out here doing this whistling. You're part of a music party, so come through. Okay. So I was like, all right, cool. And I just wheeled past the visa lady and waved at her like, bye. Walked through the airport. And when I got to the other side, I saw crowds of people. Mr. Weird. Me? I can't believe it's me. And the man tapped me and goes, nah, not you, mate. That guy over there, that's Luciano. So obviously, I landed the same time as Luciano. And Richie, you know, these artists are kings in Africa. Yeah. And there was so much people. I really thought it was me because I said, someone called me through. And all these crap TV cameras, everything. And I looked to the left, it was Luciano signing 1 million autographs, man.
What did you do?
I just followed behind him. I'm with Lucy. I'm part of the band. I'm with Lucy. I'm here. But I had my own little press people coming to check, and you know it was nice, man. It's so welcoming. Can't wait.
You know, talking about Africa, I don't know if you've heard the comment that she made, but a UK-based artist, female, who recently signed a major contract, bought a piece of land in Jamaica and has been doing the rounds, apparently made a comment where she says that she loves Jamaica, but although her previous boyfriend, to the best of her knowledge, was African, and he's a big multi-million selling artist. Does everybody know who I'm talking about?
She's from Don London.
Don. Right, that one. Yeah, so Stefflon Donnet is being said that she has stated that she loves Jamaica, but she prefers African men.
Well, we're African, Steph.
All of us are.
I'm African, I'm over here. I'm from Kenya. Well, you know, I mean, there are obviously cultural differences, but men are men, right? Ladies, am I not right? Men are men.
Yeah, I mean, you think that has anything to do with you know, how good a relationship she would have had at the best times with Berna, or?
Hey.
I don't know.
Did you do that good a job?
Hey.
I don't know, but you know, there's always a chance of trouble where two artists are like really huge stars, and they were huge. They are huge stars. Obviously, Berna's based his career from the start in the UK, and Steph London is a queen out here in terms of her status as a young music artist. So it's obviously a relationship that will come with its problems when they're of that size. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, she knows more than we do.
Yeah.
We'll ever know.
Yeah.
Shelz, would you like to inquire?
I'll have to say to Steph is that I just hope that, you know, the last African that she was with is not the last one, you know, not the last.
Not the last.
Yeah, I'm sure one more so forward. So stay strong, Steph.
So this is Robert Minott, ladies and gentlemen. He's here in Jamaica and will be performing at Red Rose for Gregory. Morning, Robert. Welcome home. How are you doing?
Greetings.
Greetings. The great Richie B. What's going on, man?
A man who has done it all and is still doing it big.
As long as I'm living.
Yes, sir. You're not easing up at all, Robert. Congratulations on your inclusion on this big event this weekend. It is Red Rose for Gregory. Gregory, one of the big names out of Jamaica, who has done so much good for us as a country and for our culture. What does it really mean to you as an artist to be on a bill that is honoring his legacy?
Man, it's everything, because he's a foundation, one of the foundation, you know what I mean? R.I.P., respect. And I also want to big up the Gregory Isaac Foundation as well.
Yes.
The entire team, they have been doing a great job, marvelous.
Mm-hmm.
No, Robert. I'm greeting Shelz here. So I'm excited to see what you are going to bring to the fans. So what can we expect from your performance at the concert? Will you be giving us, any of your original songs or covers? Are you just gonna surprise us?
Well, it's no surprise because they've been hearing me, right? So,
yeah.
I'm gonna give original and cover. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm gonna represent everybody and everything, and most of all, I'm going to represent myself.
Which is right.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Give us a little synopsis of your experience experiences in this music industry, Robert. How exciting has it been for you? And maybe you can highlight one or two of the high points of your career.
Well, the highest point of my career is when I met Bob Marley.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I met him in Tough Gang at a very tender age.
Yes.
He was sitting in the yard with his guitar, and I walk up to him and, had a conversation with him.
Okay.
So that was one of my greatest points. And the second one was when I hit the Billboard chart. I was in the top 10 for about 8 weeks with a song called Player Player.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats on that. A few years ago. Is the plan to get back there?
Always.
You have a song now, which if there's one song that I think could take you there, is your latest recording, which we have had for about a week and a half now, giving it a lot of love. For the air, we're going to call it "I Want Your Huh." I mean, there's another version to it, which is referred to in the streets. But tell us a little bit about this song.
Well, that song is a pretty great song. I was somewhere one day. I'm not sure exactly where, and the idea came to me. I want you, basically referring to the opposite sex, but I call it another name, which other people might take out of context. So I just politely name it "I Want You."
How well is it doing? I mean, we play it here and we get reactions, really good comments about it. But how well is it doing for you?
Man, globally, it's been doing very well. It's been added to quite a few top 40 and R&B and hip hop commercial station across the U.S. So it's been doing quite well, man.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Not a lot of our listeners actually know that you're the nephew of the late great Lincoln Granulated Sugar Minott. Did your uncle have a lot of influence on your career as well?
Oh yeah, we were very close enough. Yeah, very, 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 very close, and give me a lot of pointers. So I kind of went along on his guideline, and kind of continued doing the work that he left us doing.
Yeah.
Well, R.I.P. Mr. Sugar Booger Minott.
Fully endorsed, bro.
Yeah,
so
man.
you are on a bill with the Manhattans, Denise Williams, Itana, J.C. Lodge, Errol Dunkley, Hezron, Mary, and Ray Isaacs, Caution, and you are going to deliver your A game, I suspect, right?
Most definitely. Yeah, it's going to be better than ever before. You know what I mean?
We're looking forward to it, Robert. Good to have you on the program, man. We're going to be talking some more about the show, telling people where they can get tickets and how much they can get tickets for. And we're just happy that you're here, and we're looking forward to seeing you on Sunday evening. All right? Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to be here, and thanks for having me, man. Respect.
All right. This is a song we were talking to him about a while ago. I want your Interesting title, but this song is big. Trust me. Man whose music is loved for his positive and uplifting lyrics. We have him on the phone right now with us at 14 before 9 o'clock. And we're talking about none other than Hezron. Morning, Hezron.
Blessings, man.
Brethren.
Yes.
When I play your song TikTok, or phone lines light up, and we just keep getting requests to keep playing that song.
Yep.
It is one of them songs, Hezron, we feel sometimes like, you start at 6 o'clock and people just want to play it right through till 10 o'clock. That is a good place to be as an artist, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, man, definitely, man. It's a blessing, man. We give thanks. That's hard work, you know.
Tell us about the genesis, in a nutshell, about the genesis of that song, TikTok. How it came about.
Yeah, you know, I'm a man that really love, you know, the app TikTok, and I love follow it, you know, I love really watch it. In spare time, that's sometime a way of using off the pressure, you know, really a little fun thing to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, away from hard work and all that stuff. So like I noticed that, you know what I mean, you know, I just kind of noticed that it kind of accommodates certain kind of music sometimes. It was wide as opposed to other apps.
Mm-hmm.
And while I just had that in the back of my mind. And while I was working on the album, when I kind of finalized the album and I was close to the finish, the engineer said to me, Hezron, you know, enough of your song them on the album, you know, this, them big and bad and this, that. But I don't know you write one song for the woman. So I said, I write a song for the woman. I said, I talk about this song, you know, like. And if I was to write one of them, you know, I think if I was to write one of them kind of song, then I would have to do it I wouldn't write it from my present music, but I do it from my old school, because it's a soul man.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? So I was looking for the, like a kind of green rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
To someone that lick it over and then put a song like this on it. But as I go through, you know, as we start to remember certain things, I remember a long time ago, some musician, they sent me a song, you know, from Portland.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm going to email and check it out and said, no, we still see it, you know, and the rhythm was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It just needed some production.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Devon Bradshaw from Portland. I don't know if you know them on there.
Yeah, same.
And similar rhythm, man. The first note of my voice when I raised on it. Having something like in my mind that, you know, I want. You know, in the back of my mind, I know I still have the TikTok idea. I don't know whether it would be a good idea, you know, especially current and all that stuff.
Right.
I mean, the kind of album I drive for this. So, the first note outside song, man, outside the, you know, I'm here the rhythm, and the first note, really, literally, as me listen to the rhythm, and I draw the note, and, you know what I mean, like, and I write the rhythm, it just like it's fitted immediately. I mean, make somebody hear it and them say, whoa, you have this song long time? And I say, no, man, I just about it. So, you know
no, Hezron, you know, sir, hearing you tell the story does make people just anticipate it even more when you're going to perform it. So if you can give us a little insight into what to expect when you take the stage at Red Rose for Gregory, the concert.
You know, it's a soul, man, you know. And nothing but passion and, you know what I mean, the best. But that's the best because it's a big opportunity. See, and you know, we take every opportunity, you know what I mean, seriously, and we want to capitalize that as much as possible. So I don't even know, all I can tell you that we are coming with the fire, you know. That's all. We are coming with the soul and the fire and all them things. We are singing TikTok, you know, smile, all the songs, you know, as much as possible, because we only have 15 minutes.
Smile. 15 minutes. So you're gonna you might have to do some kind of a medley in some instances, man.
Yeah, some medley. How you know,
But what are you picking up from the streets? I mean, I happen to be at a point where we actually are a ticket outlet, and we see the rush that is going on. What are you picking up? Are you feeling that this is going to be a huge event as we are feeling?
Yes, that's exactly. That's what I realize, you know, it's serious out there, you know, because I'm getting called all over.
Yeah, there you go.
It's called non-stop. I say, oh, no, I know that man to be. I say, I don't know about them, I don't know. They say they're over the radio and all them things.
Yeah, man.
They're calling me for tickets and wait to get tickets, some of them coming to get me, so, you know.
It's a good look. It's a really, really good look. And especially for Mother's Day and a very, very special time for mothers. You know how it is. I don't want you to give away too much, but I know that you play the guitar. Will you travel with the guitar? Will you have it with you on stage, Hezron? Will you play it on stage?
I just don't have the time to do it. I'll just keep it rocking.
Oh, okay. So the band will...
Hits after hits, you know?
Yeah, man. What do you want to say to the fans out there who are coming to see you on Sunday? What do you want to say to them before you go?
Hey, well, I'm so in love with you, and all I do for you. Yeah, man, just forward, man, and come over and jaya with me, you know. You know, I go, nothing but good vibes, good music, you know. You know, I go, consistent, Hezron. So.
Big up yourself, Hezron. Big up yourself. We'll link up with you on Sunday, man. Looking forward to it. Take care. Have a great day, bro.
Big up yourself.
Every time. So many hit songs, this brother. He's a fantastic writer, a super vocalist, and solid inclusion in Red Rose for Gregory.